All right, what's up guys, Jay Joseph here, and today I have another trick tip for you guys. Today is how to backside 180. So this is one of the tricks that most people have a really hard time with. I'll admit that this is the last trick out of SMS Skateboarding Volume 1 that I learned. And that is because I didn't like the whole idea of turning backwards. But I found two things, just like with the front 180, that these are the two main things you need to do in order to break this trick down and make it super duper simple. And then it's all about commitment. So the two prerequisites I have for you guys for this trick to make it super easy to learn it so much faster is the ollie, of course, and backside reverts. Now, I know a lot of people who may already know how to do backside reverts or may have seen other people do them. Notice that backside reverts rely more so on you leaning a little bit with more weight on the front foot and then turning. But there's a good reason for that, and this is actually going to help you cheat your back 180s as well if you want to. But not only does it give you the general feeling of turning backside and rolling away switch, it also gives you a feeling of what it would feel like if, let's say, you don't turn all the way on their back 180s and being able to like revert the rest of the way or slide the rest of the way so you can land that back 180 and it still counts. The reason why I want you guys to practice backside reverts is because those backside reverts are literally what help you finish the back 180 anytime it comes up short. So, and with the backside 180, that is crucial. You will always be able to find a way to get away from a back 180 when you know that revert and you've gotten at least most of the way, because for some reason you could cheat back 180s way easier than you can front 180. All right, so the foot placement I have for back 180, my front foot is a little bit more in my ollie position. I don't let it hang off or anything like that. I let it be somewhere comfortably like right here. Sometimes I'll go a little bit further off to the edge if I really need to get that 180 rotation, but I just put it in a nice and comfortable ollie position right below the bolts. And my back foot, same thing, nice and comfortable ollie position. Sometimes I'll also put it a little bit more on the edge in the back just to help that turn. But when you do put it more on the edge, like closer to the edge, it doesn't allow you to pop as much, but it does allow you to get that rotation. If you want the most pop out of your back 180, you want to put it in the ollie position, but that body rotation really matters then. Your foot placement should look something like this or something like that. If I am being 100% honest with you guys, your foot placement for back 180s doesn't matter as heavily as it does with front side 180s when you're first learning it. And that's just because it's really all on that body rotation. And the backside revert is the biggest key to this trick. Before we start breaking down how to turn your body and all that, I just wanted to remind you guys, rolling around is also one of the most important things you can do. Just filling out your board, getting comfortable, making sure that you are warmed up for the day, because the more you roll around on the board, although it feels like something that's small and very like insignificant, it's one of the hugest things that matter in skateboarding. If you're not used to your board, it is so much harder to learn new tricks, and it's so much harder to feel comfortable and want to try new things. Rolling around is the hugest key I can give you guys as well, and it will help with this trick. The most important thing to the trick is going to be your upper body and the turning of your head, just like the front side 180. When you get ready to back 180, you want to wind the body up and then turn. I'm regular, so this is the direction I would turn. If you're goofy, this is the direction that you would turn. It works for both ways, for sure. It doesn't matter if you're regular or goofy, this technique will always work, and it's going to be the main thing that's going to help you guys land the trick. Winding up your body and turning your head with your body is going to make your legs follow suit. It's going to allow you to get that 180 rotation or back 180. Now, I will admit the scariest thing about this trick is turning backside while rolling, but you don't have to be flying really fast in order to do back 180s. Take it a little bit at a time. Roll at a comfortable speed for you so you're not psyching yourself out when trying the trick, because I promise you, when you get them, they're a lot easier than they appear to be. So if you guys were checking out the back 180 I did earlier, you'll see that I had a little bit of slide as I landed. That's totally fine, and the trick completely still counts. Even if you're in a game of skate, competition, whatever the case may be, that is okay for backside 180s. So like I said before, your foot placement is going to be very similar to your ollie. You can have your back foot hanging closer to the edge of the board, but don't let your toes hang off. Or you can put it in the ollie position. It's just about your comfortability with the trick. And you can have your front foot in your regular ollie position or a little bit less on the board, because as you turn, your foot's gonna land more on the board when you complete the turn. For some reason that happens, just like for frontside 180s, it happens the same general way. Just the turning motion allows your feet to come back closer to the board. And if you have the back 180, your foot position hanging off or your toes are hanging off or anything of that nature, it's not gonna work out. So the important thing when you're in your position is that pop and slide motion. You still need this from your ollie. Like I said, with the frontside 180 trick tip, you don't have to do it so drastically like you do with the ollie, but you need a bit of this because you need to slide your foot because that's what's gonna bring you off of the ground and give you that 180 rotation. And as you're doing this, when you pop and slide, you wanna be turning your body. This has to happen at the same time. That's the biggest tip I can give you guys. When you pop, you wanna be rotating your body. So then by the time that you actually come off of the ground, you're already halfway turned. And then as you're coming back down, you can slide it if necessary, or you just land bolts, or however the case you may land. If you guys aren't completing the rotation, like I said, practice those backside reverts. So then sometimes when you land 90 or so, you can slide them out and still get away from it. Also, remember that the turning of your shoulders and your head plays a big piece into it. If you don't turn your shoulders and your head, then you won't turn 180 and you'll kind of get stuck at that 90 position. But if you turn your shoulders and head, you'll get most of the way, if not all the way around. That's about it. That's all I have for you guys on how to backside 180. Hopefully this helped you guys figure out how to do backside 180s. If you guys have been struggling with it, hopefully you land it after watching this video, and that'd be pretty sick. So if any of you guys are now trying to learn back 180s or are still learning them, and you guys land it after watching this video, definitely leave me a comment on that. I'm gonna be doing more trick tips as well as shoe reviews, so if there's any trick tips that you guys want to see, leave it in the comments below. I saw a comment today saying that I should teach somebody who may not have a trick how to do the trick. If they're comfortable with me filming their process, then I will definitely do so. If not, then I'll probably keep it moving until I find somebody who's comfortable with it. But of course, I'm gonna still help out. I love helping out people learn how to do tricks or whatever the case may be, because I do a lot of flat ground skating myself. So it just makes more sense for me. If you guys do see me around and I'm just hanging out or whatever the case may be, even if I'm just skating or whatever, feel free to stop by, ask me if you need help on a trick. If I know how to do the trick, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to help you guys out. If I am doing something, then, you know, bear with me, or whatever the case may be. But 9 times out of 10, I'll definitely stop what I'm doing and try to give you guys some tips or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, I just want to push skateboarding the best way I know how. And I want to help people love skateboarding the way I do. So if you guys have any questions at all, I'm all ears. Leave it in the comments below. Or if you see me in person, ask me how to do a certain trick. And if I know how to do it, I'm going to teach the best way I can. But anyway, that was how to backside 180. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the backside 180, the compilation of me doing them, all that good stuff. Hopefully this was informational and super helpful. If you guys want to see more videos like this, including the famous shoe reviews that you guys love to see, and just more skateboarding in general, subscribe to the page. And if you guys aren't subscribed at this moment, definitely hit that subscribe button. I think you guys will love my channel and would love to see the progression that I'm going through and progress as well with me. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, leave a comment below like I said before if you have any questions, and that's it. Peace out, guys.
everybody's living like the clock don't change. Being comfortable equivalent to the same old thing. I'll be damned if I am living like there's not a better day. It's my time to go and get it, fuck what anybody say.